Okay, here's me still not being totally sure as to what it is you require on this channel, so I'm still doing things which I'm interested in and appeal to me. And you can expect the diversity of things which will appear on this channel to potentially be great as I explore different ideas, either for fun or for hobbies, or as part of my perpetual exploration of the subjects which is like what I'm known for, if you understand where I'm coming from. Okay. But today we're going back to good old basics, and we're using the same tarot deck which I've been using all day today to provide people with information, instruction and wisdom. I am a professional tarot reader. I'm available on keen.com, on thecircle.com, on kumar.co.uk and kumar.com, as well as the Fortunica app. Okay? And I go by the name of Nick Dutch. That's just my bit of PR out the way. If you're interested in having a reading from myself, then fine. Also, do feel free to click on my channel name when you finished watching this video. Go to my channel, go to the videos page, use the search facility, and search for nearly anything from the world of the weird, and I'm pretty sure there'll be something there to inspire you or to give you something to think about, and so on and so forth, because there's lots of stuff there over however many years I've been doing YouTube. But in the meantime, let's get on with the reading itself. Right, simple 3-card reading, standard. This could be the very same reading which you require today. This might not be. It could be something completely irrelevant to you. But even if it is something completely irrelevant to you, it might still give you that pause for thought and contemplation, which might be useful in helping you to think things through. Let's have a quick look. Totally unscripted, totally unrehearsed, standard 3-card reading, Book of Thoth tarot deck by the wonderful artwork of Lady Frida Harris, and of course the geezer who bullied her. Here we go. Right, what have we got here? Tremendous contrast. Let's just think it through. This is from my point of view, the way the cards are, reversed, upright, reversed. But yeah, we've got these diametrically opposed energies, so to speak. The symbolism of the cards has got this sense of coldness, this sense of heat, this sense of it feels like it's almost like it's a brazing against the flesh. There's things in your life at the moment which are irritating you and inflaming you. May it even be possibly one of the things which excites you is starting to kind of like get on your nerves a little. And also, there's various things you want to achieve specifically at the moment, and you're not sure whether you're able to. So there's a feeling of self-doubt, a fear of failure. But also, looking at the symbolism of the card, and I don't know whether you can see it there, at the top, there is a teeny weeny itsy bitsy little crescent moon, kind of like a waning crescent, which suggests to me something deep psychological needs to be worked on. Maybe your issues which are stopping you from like behaving right in a particular situation goes back even to your childhood or your school days. Maybe there's something which is affecting you emotionally which is being triggered by the outside world, and that's slowing down your ability to feel good about achieving things. Or maybe it's just a question of now's the time when you need to pause. Alright, we got inflamed energy there, and cooling energy there. So maybe this is not specifically the fear of failure. Maybe this is like an opportunity to calm yourself down so that you can then start to see things with greater perspective when you're going to all of this angry, irritable, dangerous stuff over here. Or indeed the sense of aspiration and drive and dedication which the Princess of Wands would normally be talking about. I find it curious that the Princess of Wands and the card for the Ten of Swords is reversed, because that suggests that things aren't necessarily the way that they are being perceived. So maybe there's some things which you're dealing with right now which make you feel anxious, make you feel concerned, make you feel worried. But maybe that anxiety and concern and worry is not specifically related to where you are as an individual. Maybe it's actually almost like a fiction or a fantasy which has been created in your mind's eye. Maybe to a certain extent you've allowed yourself to think in a manner which is unclear because you're feeling emotional about complicated subjects. Could that be the case? I don't know, you do. I have a comment section down below. Don't know whether I should be pointing with my shadow finger or with my real finger, there we go, but it's either way, it's in that direction, and you can fill that up with all your comments as to what you might be going through at the moment, what this could be relating to, or indeed whether it's not specifically relevant to yourself, but could be relevant to someone you know of. Maybe a family member, maybe a friend, maybe someone you're socializing with, and they've got some kind of, oh my god, issues going on there which is holding them back. Does that make sense? I don't know, you do. I merely report, you decide. But if we were to have a look at this as where things are at the moment, what we could do is a short 3-card projection for short-term, medium-term and long-term future. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months plus. Would that make sense? Possibly. So, you know, this is just what I do. And I'm demonstrating this to you so that if you do choose to go professional, then you yourself can design your own spreads. They're taking into account the question which is asked and trying to arrange your cards appropriately for that particular situation. So within this spread, what we've designed is the here and now and its complexities, and then we got short-term, medium-term and long-term future, which actually looks quite good. The universe card, the world card, is often seen as a sense of it is done, it is finished, it is completed. But, you know, there's a bit of a sting in the tail, a bit like those ghastly monster movies we all used to watch when we were kids. Or indeed later in life, who knows, it's up to you. I quite enjoy crap movies, I mean, that's just me. But there's this feeling of that card being reversed, suggesting there's a sting in the tail. There's always something else which needs work upon. So when you do get your moment of success, which is being prophesized after a period of change and transformation, realize that that could in fact be just another starting point for another aspect of your journey. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. But I think it's rather key that the first card here of your short-term future could actually be not only resonating with the energy of all the complexity which has been going on, but also turning it around. Because your Ten of Cups is there to suggest celebration, conviviality, a sense of things working out well, a sense of fullness. I mean, even the card isn't labelled as satiety, which refers to being full, having everything you need in place, all of the tools you need to do your job, all of the money that you need to go on your holiday, all of the food in the cupboard that you need to keep yourself fed for a week, or something like that. That sense of, okay, it's going to be all right now, I've got everything sorted out, we're going to be fine. Okay? But it's interesting that that's happening within the first 3 months, whereas all of this is about anxiety, about an up-and-coming situation, and people are difficult, and things are difficult, and what if it doesn't work out well, and relax, relax, relax. This card here is saying remember to breathe. And then you'll start to see the problems in a different light. This card here is saying you will, within the next 3 months, from what the reading is suggesting, feel much more satisfied with life and feel much more able to cope and to deal with stuff. Doesn't mean to say that you won't have some kind of like psychological baggage from whatever difficulty you're going through there, but you can deal with that. Okay? The sense moving further forward is that of your circumstances changing and your attitudes changing. Because the reversed 2 of discs there could easily be talking about a change of perspective, a change of mindset, which is being re-echoed in everything we've seen up to that point. Does that make sense? So within 6 months, even your attitudes towards the difficulty and trauma you're going through is also going to be sorted out. Okay? Leading to an eventual time of, yeah man, that chapter is over. Now we can start working on what could be happening next. And that could be to do with romance, this could be to do with a romantic breakup, it could be to do with a career problem, it could be to do with issues within your social environments and your family and your friendship. I don't know, but you do leave me a comment. Alright, but it's the process. Can you see that part of the importance of the reading is it's talking about the process of getting out of issues? It's talking about what could be happening once you've gone through the process of working on yourself and working on your issues and working on your problems. See, the thing about being a reader and the thing about doing this for a living is it's not just about answering questions. It's providing people with a structured way of looking at how things could be panning out. As it were, the energies, as it were, the ebb and flow of ideas or whatever that's going on with them. It's not just, oh yes, will my boyfriend call me? It's more a question of like, what's really going on in that relationship dynamic? What's really going on with her? What's really going on with him? What's really going on with them? All right? and then thinking about how to provide suggestions based upon what your client says so that they can be steered further forward. And thus, every single day whenever I'm working, I'm taking the opportunity to make the world a better place through me being here. That's my thoughts. Let me know yours down in the comment section. Bye for now.